Hey, excuse me, partner. I'm looking for your nearest recycle bin.
We don't do no recycling in this town. No. You better leave, find some other place to recycle.
Wait a minute, no recycling? What kind of town is this? Every town I've ever been to west of the Pecos has a recycling program. Never mind. Luckily, I brought along my own portable recycling bin. And by gosh, I'm gonna set it up right here. It doesn't have recycling.
You shouldn't set that recycling bin up here, stranger. You can get yourself in a lot of trouble in that town. You better leave town for your own good.
Man.
Hey, cowboy. What you doing here?
Well, little missy, I'm setting up a recycling bin. It's my understanding that this town doesn't have any recycling, and I'm setting to change that.
Oh, you don't want to do that. You see, our sheriff, he's not too fond of recycling. You know...
Yeah, I don't care about the sheriff.
What?
The hay is that doing in mine?
Well, Sheriff, this is a recycle container. I have to set one up because I can't find anywhere to recycle this here bottle in this town.
Listen, stranger. There's plenty of trash cans in this town that have lots of room for that bottle. So use one of them.
Look, Sheriff, I'm sorry, I don't take too kindly to throwing my recyclable materials into the trash. You realize that by recycling this one glass bottle, I will have saved the equivalent amount of energy that would be expended by a team of horses pulling a wagon train for a mile.
Horses in this town eat oats, not bottles. So, why don't you take that blue recycling bin with you and get the heck out of here?
Now, Sheriff, now come on. If your town doesn't have a recycling program, you're way behind the times. I've traveled these high plains everywhere around here, and every town I've been to has a recycling program. Why, in most towns, if a cowboy wants to recycle a glass bottle or a can, all he needs to do is send a telegraph to 1-800-RECYCLE.
All right, troublemaker. All right. I'm so tired of you and your double talk that I want you to clear out. I've given you enough warning. I want you to clear out today by high noon. Today.
Oh, stranger, he really means it. Oh.
No, Missy. No, Missy, I refuse to leave. This here town needs recycling, and I'm fixing to make sure it does. Recycling is something that this town needs.
What about jobs? Won't these recycling take jobs away from us at the dump?
Fair question. fair question, my friends, but you see it's been proven in academic study after academic study that ton for ton, recycling creates more jobs than trash. I want you to imagine, if you will, a ton of trash that's thrown into a landfill. Then envision a ton of recyclable materials that's collected, transported, processed, reprocessed, manufactured into new products, creating jobs and economic vitality every step of the way.
I heard about stuff made out of recycled material. From what I heard, it doesn't hold up too well.
Another misnomer, my friend, that is another misnomer. It's been proven also that material products that are made out of recycled materials is every bit as good, if not better, than items that are made from raw materials. I have right here a spur made from recycled metal.
Wow.
Take a look and you'll see what I mean. It's just as good as anything that's made out of raw materials anytime. And I'm saving the best part for last. That is that recycling is good for the environment. You take that old aluminum bauxite mine I passed as I was strolling into town this morning. That mine is an ugly blight on your landscape, and I would bet my bottom dollar that that mine is polluting this air that you breathe. It's polluting the land where you plant your crops. And worst of all, I bet that mine is polluting that pretty little creek that runs right on next to it.
He's right, he's right.
The more you can recycle aluminum cans instead of throwing into your dump, the less need there is to harvest aluminum bauxite from that mine, which means less pollution in the air, less pollution in the land, less water pollution. And that pretty little creek that runs right next to it could be brimming with trout again. Yes, recycling. Recycling is what this town needs. Recycling. And now, speaking of blight on the landscapes, the other thing I passed after that ugly mine, I saw a beautiful canyon right next to it. But it was beautiful no more because you see, that canyon is filled with trash now. I reckon that canyon to be your town dump. And if you don't recycle, you're going to have to fill in more and more of these beautiful canyons around here with trash.
Well, he's right, he's right. If we don't do something about it, we gotta start recycling. Then we can extend the life of this dump and it'll last forever. Well, pretty long at least. It might last as long as till the time we start thinking about maybe calling it a landfill.
Speaking of the sheriff, it's high noon. Here he comes.
Well, troublemaker. You just wouldn't take my advice and clear out of town, could you? We only allow trash cans in this here town.
So,
stranger.
Sheriff, this is a little matter between me and you. I think you owe it to these good people of this town that you accept a challenge of mine. If I can prove to you that recycling is more convenient than using the trash, then you need to let me and my recycle bin stay. If not, if I can't win the challenge, well then I'll just pack up my portable recycling bin and I'll clear out of town.
I'll accept the challenge just to prove to you so you'll never bring this matter up again.
Here's the rules of the duel. I got 2 bottles here, 10 paces apart. If I can get my recycle bottle into the recycle can before you can get yours into the trash, I will have proven the recycling is more convenient and easier than using the trash. So take your bottle and let's begin. Let's get on with it, Sheriff. First draw starts the challenge.